All right, so today's video, we are going to be spectating the rank 1 Loki. I've been wanting to learn Loki. I feel like Loki has low-key been becoming one of the better supports, mainly because you can kind of like consistently keep a support rotation going. By far one of the most frustrating heroes to play against for me. So like I've seen things where like Loki players now are going like Luna Snow. Like what they'll do is they'll sit there and they'll heal, do the, you know how you can do like burst heals on Luna Snow very quickly with like the icicles? They'll wait till the maximum like 12 seconds that you have, pop the ultimate, and then have another 12 seconds. So like they'll basically be Luna Snow for 24 seconds. So I wanted to kind of see what like the #1 player on Loki is like. Apparently they've also won like the recent tournament. I just want to see what it's like. And I also want to learn because I fail a lot in the game now and I want to be able to pick up some of these heroes. So let's watch it and see what happens, all right? It's always important to see the clone setups because I think that's something I'm trying to learn. Is like, do I just set up multiple together like that? And I guess the answer is yes.
Invigorating nerves are so
and I'll kind of explain something too as we go. Yeah, so far just normal positioning. Nothing like extravagant. Use the right click to make another clone there. Pretty normal so far, which is fine. Oh. So now, I just want to show people this. So you see this right here? Like this, I call it lamp because in Overwatch, like BAP has lamp. But people are calling it crystal and other stuff. It depends what you want to call it. This is lamp in Overwatch. So what it does is it makes you basically, you can't be killed. Like obviously you can take damage, but you can't be killed. And the green area also heals. So a lot of players never kill this stuff. And the way that they work is they also spawn on top of where your clones are at. So when you have Loki out there and you have a bunch of clones around the map, you can have multiple variations of lamps. That's why I always try to get players to kill the Loki clones, but no one does it. Because no one's like, everybody's like, nah, my teammates will take care of that. Shoot the Loki clones, because you can take away so much of the value. You gotta remember that, like, you see where it says swap? Loki can swap between clones. So if you leave a clone in a safe spot that you see and you go, oh, that Loki's out, you know, I'm not gonna have to worry about killing that Loki clone because it's all the way over there. Well, a lot of the time, when you don't kill that Loki clone, that's actually the escape. So now the Loki clone that you didn't kill earlier, you dive him, goes all the way over there. Now you can't even get to them. They're in a good spot. And then by the time you get to them again, they probably have their cooldown again to get out of there again.
Your powers are mine!
I am ready to put on a show!
See, now what's going to happen is Loki's going to probably clone Luna Snow. See, and now ultimate right away. And that right there is basically what you do with Loki, is that you can build your ult quickly, but you're also capable of basically matching any support ult they have, because you can take the hero if they need to. And let's say that, like, you're playing Loki, right? And then, oh, wait 1 second, someone's about that. Let's see what happens. Yep. Good reaction by the team.
I am ready to put on a show.
Let my enemies tremble.
Basically getting aggressive during ultimates. Backing up now with the right click. I like it.
The moon haunts you.
So that combo right there, has been recently discovered, is really powerful. And apparently it's really powerful because Moon Knight does double the damage during ultimate. That's why people are dying to that combo through multiple support ultimates. Wait to heal. I like it. Yep, see? And that's where, like you look at that situation where the cooldown was used so well there to basically keep everybody alive. Now Loki has ult again, and then it can be the same rotation. Yep, there it is. See? Now watch, by the way, I mentioned this earlier. Do you notice how the ultimate isn't happening right away? That's what I'm talking about right there. When Harvey here used the ultimate, didn't go right into like into Luna Snow ult because you don't have to. So what you do is you go into Luna Snow, you use the burst like icicle thing that does, like, you know, obviously it's damage, healing, all that at once. So instead of just sitting there and popping your Loki ultimate right away, like the ultimate of the person you like copy, you can wait a little bit because you have a timer, and then the timer gets extended when you use the ultimate. You know, like I said, I've seen really good Loki players, you know, manage to have like Luna Snow on the field for like 20+ seconds because of that. So yeah, it's interesting. I really won't be able to kill one. Actually, it won't be able to kill multiple, I guess. Yeah.
I am ready to put on a show!
Man. This might be a tough one to survive. Yep. I want to watch where the Loki clones are. That's one thing I need to learn. I love how that clone is still alive there. There's the survivability play, but it won't matter, yeah. You know what I'm learning so far? I think I've been overthinking my Loki gameplay. I always think it needs to be about like these amazing clones. And so far, all I've seen is like just throwing clones out in random spots. But like, it's not bad. It's like, it makes sense. It's just like understanding that the strength of the hero is like, you can just throw random clones and it probably won't matter, right? It's like, just throw them. So you have that option for lamp or the ability to teleport to it. See? Like you see that clone there and I'm like, oh, but then I'm looking at it and I'm kind of like, oh, wait, that's not that bad. So yeah. I can see why Loki's very good because it really isn't as complicated as I thought it was going to be, which is a good thing for me because I suck at like, if I had to learn like 7,000 different things right now on Loki, I would probably not do well. But it's very much like have good position and be smart, constantly have a clone out or two, use your abilities correctly, and you're going to be in a good spot. Like it's not. I mean, Loki doesn't even need to do anything right now because we have the ult.
I'm ready to put on a show.
I guarantee going to copy the Luna Snow next if need be. Doesn't really have to, but like Luna Snow will be the. Yep, there it is.
I'm ready to
Yep.
put on a show.
It really feels like when you play Loki, it's not necessarily about like, you know, I'm sure you've seen some of the flank Lokis, and I know it can still work, but like all you need to do is just be solid at what you're doing. That's exactly, this is just solid, really good gameplay, being unkillable, putting out some, you know, random clones there, always being reliable when you need the right ultimate, like right there. That Psylocke ultimate is probably like super excited that they found the time, and they're like, yeah, I finally found my time and to finally do something. And already the Loki player, you know, Harvey here is just like, I'm already gonna go Luna Snow right away. It's just been very solid gameplay, and it just goes to show you that all you need to do is be a solid teammate in these type of situations, because what we've seen from this Loki is good positioning, good clone usage, using the lamp or the crystal or whatever you want to call it, using the ultimates at the correct timing, and it's been just solid, correct gameplay. It's been nice. There you go. Good usage of ults here. Yeah, you can see it too. You throw like the... I see now. So what you want to do is just kind of throw the clones aggressively to basically become like enough of a distraction target. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. You said with Loki, be better not to move? You know, it's a good question. I'll be honest with you, and I'm sure I'll fall for it a couple times. A lot of the time I can tell because I'll see them before they stop, and then they just stand there, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be a free kill. Yeah, and by the way, I kind of like that lamp there. People give up their advantages too much in hero shooters, and especially in Rivals, because we've had a lot of players who haven't played hero shooters, where you'll get a kill, and then you automatically become bloodthirsty, and you trade. You don't want to lose anybody else, so you just put a rune down to guarantee there's no follow-up on your teammates, and you keep your 6v4 advantage. Doctor Strange out of position. Throw a couple Loki clones up now is my guess. Yep. That's exactly what it is. It seems like what you want to do is almost use your Loki clones. I'm starting to figure it out. It's almost like you want to use your Loki clones aggressively to, one, kind of like make your front line a little bit like, you know, harder. Like it's a bit more confusing. But two, if they dive you in the back line, you use as an escape. And then if you use them aggressively and your teammates need help, you already have a lamp in place. It's kind of coming together already for me now. It's like, my vision was like, what if I just put them on the back line? Well, then you're going to guarantee they're not going to, like, they're probably not going to go for your backline pressure. But if you use them aggressively, you have an escape into them. And then you also have lamp ready to go at any point. So you can kind of keep up with your teammates' pace, right? Like, and I think that's where I got kind of confused on Loki is like, do I want to be at the same pace? Do I want to use my clones defensively? And obviously, you're going to have times where you use them defensively, especially against heavy dive teams. But when you're playing against like these very default comps where there's nobody diving you, it makes sense. You use it aggressively. They have more targets to shoot. Exactly, the cooldown isn't bad, so you use it more aggressively. Let's say that they start to all in your tank, you now can use that rune ability, and now your teammates are safe, getting that extra burst heal, the green on the floor, and like, you don't have to react to it, like you're already able to, like, you're being proactive with your Loki clone. So it's very cool to see that. You said Loki does extra damage if you backstab someone, like if you do damage from behind? That's probably why there's some Loki players who play a flank style, I've noticed. So like there is worlds probably where you can. There are going to be Loki players that like post setup. You set up for flanks. You put a Loki clone with your team and you just teleport back after you go for it. It's not going to work all the time. I've seen players try it and you just kind of kill them sometimes, but
Your
yeah.
powers are mine.
Oh, it's literally melee damage too? Yeah, I've seen that though. I'm not even joking. I've had Loki players in GM walk up to me and melee me and then TP away. So they'll go for like really quick damage, melee, and then peace. So it's like, I also sometimes when that happens is usually where I'll just kill the Loki because then like I can just see where they go and they don't have the cooldowns left. So yeah, I was gonna say like it doesn't feel like it's worth it, but I can see it in very like niche cases where it could be worth a surprise play.
Your powers are mine.
Also, I like how we're talking about that. We have a Loki flanking them. I don't mind the Moon Knight flank there.
Armed and dangerous. Again.
Love that. See how I want to see how the clone usage is here. Yep, it's aggressive. It's generally aggressive, and I think this is for the AoE handling or like the save in the tank. Yep. And then you can be aggressive too. That's another thing I haven't realized too, is that it's not only just for your teammates, is that when the Loki player needs to be aggressive, you also have that stuff in place ready to go. So like I'm starting to see why you want to use them more aggressively if you're not playing against a dive comp. Is because like you can then push in and feel safe around that too.
The moon.
Probably dead there, yep. That play right there was probably a set call, in case you were wondering. And what I mean by that is, you know you can't survive that combo, so don't waste ultimates. That's why that play happened that way. Because one of the easiest ways to win is just ult stack. I want to point this out about ult stacking. There's ult stacking, and then there's saving your ultimates for too long. You don't want to wait on all 6 ultimates, right? You want to get their ultimates out. So that's what ult stacking is about, is forcing their ultimates out. So you put yourself in situations where they're like, oh, I have to combo this, and if you don't, they lose. So I think some people, when you hear ult save and you save it for too long, waiting for the perfect moment, it's more about getting their ultimates out without being forced to use yours. Not just hold on to your ultimates until you have 6. Like, let's say that, like, you've built up 3 ultimates and you watch their team use all 6 of their ultimates in front of your face. You better not keep going in there trying to save up for 6 ultimates, right? Because now you have a huge ult advantage. And sometimes you only need 2 or 3 ultimates to counter 6 ultimates. I know that's, you know, that happens in Overwatch, and that happens in Rivals, where like more ults doesn't necessarily mean a 1-team fight. It's more about making sure you're getting their ultimates out. So like right now, I look at the time in here, I see their ultimates, they've tracked this. They're gonna go in aggressively here, even if they do again, because now they know they can just win with those ults. They don't need to wait on Doctor Strange. They pretty much can win this if they just go in with their own combo, and they know that too. And the other team knows that, so what they're gonna do is they're probably gonna lead in with the again pretty quickly, because they have to. They know they have no ults. And if they let them ult first, or it's done. Oh no! Nice shot there. That was awesome. There's the combo. There you go. They played a little bit too safe now.
Ready to put on a show.
That ultimate makes sense because you're trying to win the game. At first, it's like you look at it and you go, what are you doing? But like they just want to win, right? There you go. Done. They're gonna come back with again now, but they have ultimates. It doesn't even gonna matter. You see what I mean? TP play, which I think they block the doors with the TP. The game might just be over. Actually, they have TP behind. There's the ult, but they have Luna Snow ult. They got a kill though. Wow. Okay, that was a surprise. How does the Loki react here? Okay, that's what I thought.
Against the world.
Yeah, definitely good at Loki. Understand how to get out there. I gotta give credit to the other team. Them getting the kill right there on the Moon Knight was a surprise. That was actually a really good retake by the other team. Like, really, really good. Oh my, yeah, they have to ult now. There's only 10 seconds to go to point. Dude, this is a close game. Who do you go here, though? Snow? Yeah, makes sense. Keep teammates alive on point. Let your other teammates worry about that. Yep, good play. Good decision making.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Still has ult in time. Oh, that feels bad. You know, while we're here, is anybody else as impatient as I am against the Luna Snow ultimate, and then you try to force the ultimate every time, and you realize Luna Snow ultimate lasts for 100 years? Now they should be able to win this. That's me. Yep. Yeah, I mean, now I can see why they're like one of the better Lokis. Is like, this is one of these games where you might look at that and be like, wait, why aren't they doing this? Why aren't they going for a bunch of kills? Some of the best players you'll see is just good, solid positioning, good decision making, and good gameplay. I mean, to give you an idea, that Loki finished the game, a score line with 34,000 healing, 10,000 damage, solid gameplay. And you look at the flip side, you look at the other Loki who was a little bit more aggressive going for damage, and you can see the difference of playstyle, right? They have 11,000 damage and about 4,000 less healing, and then a little bit less damage block. So you have one Loki on the other team is playing a little more aggressive and looking for damage value. And then you have the Loki on this team that is playing more of like that solid Loki that you can always rely on. And this is why they win games. I mean, I'm not even memeing this, but their win rate when I looked earlier was like legitimately close to 69%. 69%, and that's nice. That is very nice. Yeah, I mean, what I learned from this, don't be like super safe with your clones. One thing I think I did too much when I played Loki was I was too safe with my clones. I never used them. Using them aggressively makes sense when you're not playing against dive teams. If there isn't a dive team, then you don't need to worry about just sitting with 3 Loki clones or 2 Loki clones in the back line. So use them aggressively so that way when your teammates are pushing and they need like that really big burst healing and survivability and like the lamp, you have those clones there. And then if you do get dove, use that to teleport to your team and then use that AoE to keep yourself alive if you need to. So I learned a lot about the playstyle of Loki. Like that was the cool part here. I think I'm gonna go play Loki now and quick play for a couple games to see if I learned anything. This is the second time where I went to go try a hero and after watching a VOD, it's the exact same map. There we go, we're good. Oh, wait, Loki does pretty good damage, too. That I see that.
One story.
Yeah, I have my clone set up so I can do a play like that, and then... Boom, get out. No, they're on me. I'm sure. I have the right idea, though, right? I have the right idea. So now that they're playing more of a dive comp, I probably want to actually use these a little bit more passively. So that's how I would adapt to this now.
I feel stronger.
Stealing an attack.
Behold! Exile!
There you go. Okay, see?
Your powers are mine! Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Clear the way. Double kill.
There you go. I can see why Loki's really good. It's because like you have so much, you just have like so much like ability to just kind of get out of situations that you become unkillable, and then you just farm your ultimate up if you do it right. Yeah, my bad.
I have many faces.
There we go.
Where am I? Invisible? It's now or never. Stop now. Disappear.
Your powers are mine! Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Got him. Was it worth? Nope, but it was worth. There it is. See, you can do the burst heal to save your teammates, and now they're all a bunch of clones on point.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Feeling fantastic.
Good job.
Incoming!
And I was able to hold a point for a while. See? Oh no! Hey! That's not nice! Oh no. Shoot it! Oh god, we shot it. Okay, we're good.
Follow here.
30 seconds.
I will always lend a hand. Let my enemies tremble. They cannot stop in their tracks.
Yeah, I see it now.
That's good.
Does Loki's shots pierce? As in, like, if I shoot through my teammate, does it also go do damage, or how does that work?
Final 10 seconds. Hurricane.
Your powers are mine!
Step aside.
Armed and dangerous!
Disappear.
Again!
Oh, that child.
No! But see, even though we lost that game there, I already can tell, like, I'm applying what I learned from Loki on that one. It's like, I basically use your clones a lot more than you probably use them. I never use my clones because I thought they were going to be like this very important cooldown that like you needed to have up at all times. But what I'm realizing is like, it's just something that you want to throw out because most people won't kill it anyway. And like, it just sits there and then you'll have them up by the time you need them again if you really need to. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube if you haven't, all of that. Like it, comment, etc. It all helps. If you have any heroes or superheroes, rivals, whatever you want to see, let me know. It's really easy to find like the rank 1 or even like rank 2 players on these roles. So if there's a hero you want to watch me spectate, let me know in the comments. If you want to submit stuff, my Discord, all that. But with that being said, I hope you all have an amazing day/night.